Russell Wilson. Now, if anybody who's not familiar with the NFL, Russell Wilson, quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, he's won Super Bowl, but he's been in.
But he's always a contender for the MVP though. Every year, like you have some of the same names cropping up. Russell Wilson for the last 3 or 4 years has been in the conversation. Though this year he tailed off. But
the problem was that O-line. You watched the Super Bowl and you saw the offensive line for the Chiefs. Now, bearing in mind they had a lot of injuries, but look at Mahomes. He was doing what Wilson was doing all season. He was scrambling out of the pocket. He was getting hit. He had no protection in there. But what has come out now is Russell Wilson apparently phoned Pete Carroll during the Super Bowl and said, "Look, I want better protection here because I want durability. It's key in the NFL is durability. I don't want to take all these hits. I want to go for a ring." But it looks as though Pete Carroll has been like, "We're gonna do it my way, not your way."
But even watching the Super Bowl, like if you're Russell Wilson sitting there, you're literally sitting watching Tom Brady with his O-line. Tom Brady probably could have laid down, gone to sleep for about 10 minutes and woken back up and thrown a pass and completed it before the Chiefs got through.
Oh yeah.
Like the O-line was just like too strong. Like because the whole battle of the Super Bowl was obviously you've got two class offenses. That's like fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole discussion was about the two O-lines. If the two O-lines could hold out, whoever could hold out the longest would have won. But like Devin White and everybody in Tampa Bay are like, nah.
No, fam. Not today.
Not today.
Not today. Exactly. This is the day we win the Super Bowl in our home stadium. As much as I don't like the Bucks, you got to give a shout out to the likes of Shaquille Barrett and Devin White. Like, well played, lads. But
it's like you would be jealous if you're standing there watching that. You're like, why can't I have that?
Yeah, that's the thing. And I saw a quote from Matthew Berry. If nobody knows who Matthew Berry is, you probably don't. He's from the NFL Fantasy Show. He said, quote, "The Seahawks owner should get rid of the GM, Pete Carroll, and all their draft picks before they get rid of Russell Wilson." And he has a point. Because there is the talk of him heading to the Miami Dolphins.
I would take that, yeah.
Of course you would. But would you see that being a realistic option?
Aye, but you're forgetting that Miami have 2 first rounders this year.
That's right.
Plus a young quarterback in Tua. So do you give away Tua, your 2 first rounders, plus somebody else, maybe Emmanuel Ogbah?
Yeah.
Do you give away somebody from your O-line because Seahawks are struggling with that? Do you give away Myles Gaskin or Matt Breida? Both of them are quite young from what I remember.
Yeah.
Do you give away one of your corners, Byron Jones or Xavier Howard, who were probably the best corner combination in the league this year?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like, there's games Miami won which they shouldn't have won, all down to their defense this year. So, like, there is a lot of options available, but it's whether...
I think if you got Russ down there slinging it, up there, Devontae Parker taking it in. What's the tight end called again? I can't remember.
Mike Gesicki.
I can't even say that word. Start slinging it to Big Mike.
Yeah.
Touchdowns every week. Just fix that. That O-line's better than the Seahawks. Maybe bring in 1 or 2 more people.
But then you also have to look at the draft. You have 2 first-round draft picks this year. So you have... I think it's pretty well established that Miami have 3rd-round pick from the Texans. So they're going to get...
Texans.
Miami will probably draft a wide receiver. Who it is still like up in the air. Probably Jamar Chase if he's
there.
Because the first year we're taking QBs. So... And then do you take another wide receiver further on, or do you take an O-lineman, or do you take somebody on the other side of the ball? Like, there is a few options for Miami out there.
But the thing is, are the Seahawks stupid enough to let go of a player with the skill, the quality, the experience of Russell Wilson? I personally, the way things are going, just rumours, and on this show, we love a good rumour.
Absolutely.
We do love a good rumour, but
We've probably made up a few in our time as well, but that's for another episode.
We'll not get into that.
Leave that for later.
You know, rumours are he's not happy there. He wants out. Russell Wilson's team is like, nah, we're getting him out of here. We're getting him somewhere else that will protect him. I don't know.
But at the same time, the New Orleans mayor, I don't know if you saw this, the New Orleans mayor put out a video on Twitter or Instagram, and it's literally her being like, oh, Russell, we love you, come down to New Orleans, like, we love your wife, like, we've got a job here for her.
I was going to say,
it's like,
you know, I didn't know if she knew he had a wife the way she's getting on there.
Exactly. Plus, Drew Brees is now sitting in New Orleans thinking, well, I was going to come back. I know I have a noodle for an arm, but please. Please.
Have a noodle for an arm.
Literally. So, but to be fair, all Breeze does is look. Ready, set. Oh, no, nobody's open. Alvin! Throws the ball to him. So, like, do you take Breeze for another year, or do you try to go after Russ, who's probably
if you're Sean Payton and you have a scheme, you're running an offensive scheme like Sean Payton.
I don't think they'll have Taysom Hill this year, so they can't run it.
Well, thank goodness for fantasy. That'll help me this year, because the man ruined my chances.
So Christmas Day, had a lovely Christmas Day with the family.
Oh, I'm glad you had a lovely Christmas Day. That's enough.
I'll do it. Yeah.
Well, I'll talk about
Everybody knows about that.
Yeah.
So I was just sitting having a lovely Christmas Day. Everybody had cleared off home. I was just sitting there being like, oh, I wonder what time the NFL starts. So New Orleans Saints, I don't know who they were playing, I can't remember because it's a bad memory.
Was it Falcons? Might have been the Falcons.
Probably either them or the Bears or something. Just sitting having a nice lovely time in the evening. Christmas Day is over. Stick on the NFL. I'm like, oh, okay. Check my fantasy team. Oh, everything's like normal. I'm about 20 points up on you. First quarter goes and Alvin Kamara's got a touchdown who you had. I was like, still like 15 points ahead. I then go and do, I can't remember what I was doing. I think I might have like gone to help clear up or gone to get food or something. Came back and checked my fantasy. And Alvin Kamara's sitting on about 40 points. And I'm like, are you taking the mick? Literally 6 touchdowns, which is like an NFL record. Like, it's ridiculous. Just Christmas Day. You may as well have just not bought me any presents, Santa. So, that was my present.
As the saying goes, don't hit the player, hit the game.
Well, I bloody hate Alvin Kamara, so he can sling his hook for all I care.
But yes, well, as you can tell, he's not salty about that or anything.
Absolutely not.
But, I don't know. Sean Payton, Russell Wilson, Super Bowl, 100%.
Easy.
100%. Unless, NFC championship game.
But then you're forgetting about the Saints cap as well, because they're
True.
stupidly over. Like,
Yeah,
they've kind of invested all this money to win the Super Bowl either last year, which they didn't, or this year coming.
But then if they just
So
need
they
to
have
release a few players, but
After the way they're over, they either have to release basically everybody on their practice squad, everybody who doesn't get played, or else release like 3 or 4 big players.
yeah.
Which I don't think they're going to be too keen on.